Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Masify, back with another video. Before I get started, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share if you like the content. And today's subject is pretty much why can't humans have civil discourse and, I guess in some cases, agree to disagree? Why can't people have civil discourse and agree to disagree? And I give some examples based on situations or conversations that I've had with people. And a lot of the conversations become just contentious and out of this world and not making a lot of sense because I run to some of the people, like, I live on Earth where 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. This has a reason why it began, a middle, an end. It's a purpose, it's a reason. It's common sense. It's common to me. And I seem to run into the type of people where I have conversations where sense is not common to them. So therefore, everything they try to argue about, or a lot of the points they try to make, always end up in this subjective reality where the most common outcome is not the norm in their life. And to me, that's the problem. It's like, why in so many people's lives in this world where the commonality is true, the most common stuff in people's lives happen is pretty much the outcome, meaning the most probable outcome is more likely the most possible outcome. And you have people who literally try to argue the point that the least possible outcome is always that outcome in their lives. And it's like, that is not how it works. Why do I have conversations with certain people who think like this? And that becomes the nuisance because it starts coming down to why you feel, they always ask me, why you think you always right? And it's like, well, why is your life always seem to be the most abnormal? The most common practical things that normally happen in these situations with anyone else happens except with you. That's bull. Like, and I argue with multiple people who has this type of outcome in life and stuff like that all the time. And it's like, you're no different than nobody else as far as being a person. So why are the outcomes or situations that you have and deal with, the so-called answers and outcomes, is the least possible outcome? And you always want to try to argue the point, to try to say, I always want to be right. And it's like, oh, I'm not trying to be right. 1 plus 1 is 2 over here. But in your life, 1 plus 1 always seems to equals 2.1 pi squared to the third power. It makes no sense. Like, your life is always just an anomaly? Or are you just screwing up everything all the time? That's the issue you have with certain people, with this whole subjectiveness of everything, that it makes no sense. It becomes very contentious. You can't talk to these people because they act like their life is just full of nothing but anomalies and nothing is normal. Sense isn't common. Like, they're the golden star child of everything that it isn't normal. You work a normal job, you like a normal human being, you're gonna have a normal life, you got kids possibly. Everything seems to be normal except for when we start having conversations about how things led up to whatever we're talking about, and now everything is abnormal. And it's like, no, that don't add up. You want everything to be abnormal, so the most common outcomes that happens based on your choices and decisions don't apply to you, as if fate slapped you in the face with a new reality that you didn't choose on your own choices or decisions. But I think I rambled on enough for this. I definitely want to touch back on the subject. I'm just trying to keep my videos, honestly, right around the 5-minute mark. Some be 6 minutes, but I want to keep them at this point until I get more of a following and see if people want to see more longer videos from me. But like, comment, subscribe, share if you like the content. This has been me, Mousify. Checking out. Y'all have a great day. Peace.